Zkusíme takový krátký videjko o autoritkách, protože se nám tady teďka přemnožily útoky tady na Austina s tím, že je to nějaká naše modla a že všichni vlastně kopírujeme jenom jeho a všechno je to od něj. A na druhou stranu, tak vlastně zase jsme si mohli vyslechnout některých vašich reakcí, že ve finále vy zase většina vykrádáte a citujete od profesora Davea. No tak si je trošku proklopneme a podíváme se i na jejich společnou debatu a i na nějakou logickou analýzu, protože mi přijde, že tohle téma je docela opomíjené a mnoho lidí pana profesora. Není to ve skutečnosti profesor, ale to si dozvíme za chvilku, pojďme rovnou na to.
Pokud chcete, můžu vám doporučit. Já tady dám menší apel na autoritu, ale kdo z vás chce, můžete se podívat na YouTube kanál Profesor Dave Explains. Jeho nejsledovanější videa jsou právě videa, kde debunkuje plochouze.
Slyšíte, i Sibiřan vám doporučuje prostě Profesor Dave debunkuje plochouze, no tak pojďme na to.
A spíš se zabývá jako tím vědeckým vysvětlováním a že jako občas se dostane k těm konspiracím. A je pravda, že právě toho proslavilo, protože on se do nich pustil docela solidně. Tam tuším bylo nějak jako těch 10 věcí, co říkají plochozemci, tak to je právě od něj a dost často se z něj jako cituje jako dost často se z něj kopíruje, no.
Já jenom řeknu... Tak to sami slyšíte, takže vlastně na jednu stranu je to špatně a na druhou stranu je to v pořádku. Mě napadáte a nás napadáte, že všichni citujeme Austina, což není reálně ani pravda, protože všichni citujeme a ty naše poznatky vycházejí z vědeckých prací, které můžete najít na našich stránkách AetherCosmology. Každopádně, pak najednou u pana profesora Davea, teda, on to vlastně ani není profesor, tak to najednou není problém, ale ostatně, čím to asi bude? Možná tím, jak si prověřujete své vlastní zdroje?
Tomu bych doplnil profesor Dave, on opravdu jako učitel on přímo přednášel. Myslím, že se pohybuje na poli ne fyziky, chemie. Myslím, že to chemik přímo.
Je to tedy opravdu profesor a chemik, tyjo, přednášel, wow. Tak zjistíme si, jak to teda ve skutečnosti bylo a jak se k tomu dostal, co?
Tomu bych doplnil profesor Dave, on opravdu jako učitel on přímo přednášel.
A lot of you ask, are you a real professor?
Your name on YouTube is Professor Dave.
I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little persona, Professor Dave.
Some people literally get hung up on that.
I chose the name really without much thought.
It's a YouTube title.
Hey, Professor Dave!
It's just, a little name.
I didn't know what the channel was going to become.
I didn't know it was going to become the centerpiece of my life and that it'd become successful and everything, and that I'd go on to explain dozens of other topics, including topics I know nothing about, but I hire experts in the field to write me the scripts and then consultants to look at the scripts and make sure it's all good, right? I'm not professing to be an expert, honestly, in any academic field, not even chemistry. I have people who do understand it explaining it to me.
When I was looking up flat Earth nonsense, you were the go-to guy to see all the best rebuttals to the flat Earth were on your channel.
When the general population is ignoring scientists,
That's very dangerous.
Right, and we have these frauds and these con men to blame for that. And so that's why, I mean, I go after these people very aggressively. I'm very, just down the center line about it. I don't mince words, right? The con men are the least savvy of all the con men. All the other hoaxes that we're talking about, they're usually pretty smart people that are clever and they know how to manipulate people. The flat Earth priests are just, I mean, they themselves are completely lost and flabbergasted by basic scientific concepts. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to go after figures, let's go after figures. Let's take these people, individuals, and expose them. The people say, "Oh, who cares about flat earthers? They're not going to bother you." No, they do, because if you fall for flat Earth, you will fall for
Literally every conspiracy.
I was the only one to stand up to James. I'll be the one to do it to these other bozos as well. Only one that has ever challenged this guy. Really be kind of a major force in debunking, disarming, and dethroning very influential, toxic charlatans. Find some way to really target these people and try to neutralize them, because it's an enormous problem. I think it's the #1 problem in the world. I'm very passionate about this, and I don't mince words, and I'm not like, if I make a debunk, this is a target. that's worth taking down.
This is a huge problem.
It's just the dumbest thing that anybody could possibly be having a conversation about, you know. But you know, it did get me a lot of views and a lot of subs and a lot of money. So I'm not. I'm glad I did it.
Not everybody can be a robot polisher.
Professor Dave, if you do end up seeing this, like, you're clearly afraid to debate me on a fair, neutral platform, and that's weird, right? Flat Earth is so laughably dumb and easily disproven. Why would you ever be afraid to debate me? That's weird. If you think flat earthers are so stupid, you should have no issue with a live time debate, right? It should be easy. So I challenge you to a live debate, neutral platform. Do you accept? Again, this is May 27th, 2020. I challenge him to a fair debate on a neutral platform. Mr. Dave is scared. I'm not just saying that. He actually is. We can all see the truth. So you need to run over to your little buddy, Professor Dave. You need to tell him, everyone can see you're scared to debate Witsit on a fair platform. This is a bad look because you're supposed to be our little hero that just crushes the flat earthers. And now everyone knows that actually you're scared to debate him fairly. So will you please man up and debate him on Modern Day Debate?
Yeah, Kent, obviously in a very predictable fashion, responded to my challenges by answering them on his own channel without any opportunity for me to participate or respond. And quite obviously just lying through his teeth the whole time. So that's pretty much to be expected, I suppose.
It's his best format when there's no opponent.
Of course. Problem is he can't rebut it, and if he tries, his followers may actually go and look at my content and see how full of it he is. So he's in a pickle, right?
Jo, takže nejenom, že se bojí debatovat s Austinem a mohli jsme to vidět krásně v jejich konverzaci, ale ještě ke všemu, on je asi takový profesor, jako já jsem profesor Noglobe Domo, takže budeme pokračovat v přednášce a tím pádem, tak se ještě podíváme na to, jak se tady ten Filuta dostal k tomu, že vůbec mohl někde přednášet.
I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little persona, you know, Professor Dave. It's just, you know, a little name.
You know, I don't have a PhD in chemistry or anything, but I, you know, did work in, you know, I took courses with laboratory components as an undergrad, and then I did most of a master's in synthetic organic chemistry.
But I didn't really last long. I dropped out in my second semester. I wanted to move up to San Francisco and play music, and then I moved down to Los Angeles again for music opportunities, and but I eventually got this teaching job for organic chemistry at this little trade university.
It was a pretty lucky break because with a bachelor's degree I was only supposed to teach the laboratory portion, but on the first day the lecture instructor had this freak out. He just took off, and so my boss came up to me and he said, look, you gotta go teach the lecture, there's nobody here. They offered me the job permanently, but contingent on me getting a master's at the same time. So I went over to Cal State Northridge to give a second shot at a master's degree in chemistry,
and found that I really hate it. I really didn't like it at all. Do not enjoy doing chemistry.
But through a bunch of bureaucracy, quite frankly, I lost that job, so I had to withdraw yet again from the master's program. A lot of you ask very incredulously, are you a real professor? I sit literally in this room like 60 to 70 hours a week, and I chose the name really without much thought. It was kind of tongue-in-cheek, to be honest. I just thought it'd be fun to have like a little persona, you know, Professor Dave. It's just, you know, a little name. They offered me the job through a bunch of bureaucracy. I lost that job. I chose the name. It was kind of tongue-in-cheek, to be honest.
So, and even at that time, I had no interest in being a chemist. Do not enjoy doing chemistry. I really hate it.
Professor Dave, it's just, you know, a little name.
Tyjo, nic moc tady, profesor, teda, sakra, vám se nás povedlo taky to nakazit tím, prostě tohle je Dave, tohle je Domo, tohle je Austin a není tam žádný rozdíl, nebudem si na nic hrát. A moc zajímavý je, jaký fakt ten dvojí metr máte, protože teďka si vyslechněme, jak je vlastně hrozně v pořádku, když ty zbraně používá Dave, ale už je to naprosto v rozporu s nějakým bytím a s lidským soužitím, když to používám já, anebo Austin, to je zajímavý.
Já jenom řeknu poznámku, že mě se tam líbila, to, na co upozorňuji, ty znalosti ty zmiňuješ správně, ale i ten formát, že on vlastně v podstatě vůbec nečeká, že člověk domluví, prostě když říká blbosti, tak mu tam do toho taky začne skákat. Prostě veškeré ty věci, co používá vlastně Dominik, tak je používá taky, ale podle mýho stylem, kdyby se měly používat, protože v podstatě, když je to takhle jako jede na jednoho a soutěží se, tak jako to chceš jinýho dělat, než použít ty zbraně druhýho.
Zajímavý dvojmetr, stejně tak. Věci, které říká profesor Dave, tak jsou naprosto koherentní, ale moje nebo Austinovi, tak to je slovní salát, že jo? To se taky opakuje všude po světě, to je taky zajímavý.
V angličtině na to používají word salad.
To si myslím, že absolutně sedí, no.
Teď jsem chtěl vlastně i zmínit, že vlastně v diskuzi mě odkázali na profesora Davea a ten docela dobře vlastně v podstatě, ten má esenci Dominikova a akorát ji používá správným způsobem mi přijde, takže ten vlastně tam docela dobře seká, používá dobrý argumenty.
Jenom k tomu bych
Vy fakt máte pocit, že profesor Dave někoho v těch debatách seká? Teď on nepředvede jediný logický argument, na což se ve finále zase za chvilku podíváme. Tohle je obrovská slepota z vaší strany a neskutečný dvojí metr. Kde se tohle bere?
Ten problém recyklace, protože Dominik v Čechách recykluje Vicita, recykluje Hybelera, recykluje Gerana, to znamená, on recykluje lidi, kteří byli ve sporu s profesorem Davem 2, 3, 4, 5 let nazpátek. Jo? Dominik samozřejmě ví, že je profesor Dave roznes na kopitech, ale on ví, že většina jeho následovníků o tom nemá nejmenší tušení. Takže on to úplně v klidu rozjel od začátku, jako kdyby těch 5 let neexistovalo. Jo? Akorát už je připravený na ty reakce typu profesor Dave a jede to znova a znova, protože prostě proč by neskoušel něco, co už někde fungovalo.
Ty jo, ne, že vy máte pocit, že on to drtí, vy máte pocit, že my dokonce něco jako tady recyklujeme a že vlastně se jako vyhejbáme těm debunkům od profesora Davea, no tak to je hrozně vtipný. Tak tohle si uvedeme úplně na pravou míru. V první řadě, Austin tak je součástí AetherCosmology. Já jsem součástí AetherCosmology, Alan, Shane, Toby, Piezo, všichni tady tyhlesti lidé, který můžete sledovat na internetu, tak jsou součástí AetherCosmology. My jsme jedna komunita. Jo, proto nás můžete najít i na AetherCosmology.eu. A stejně tak na našem Discordu AetherCosmology. Tam najdete všechny z nás. Můžete si kdykoliv, můžete vyzvat Austina do debaty, Shane ohledně jeho modelu, kohokoliv z nich můžete vyzvat. My tyhle ty věci dáváme dohromady společně. Takže tady jako není žádný, že někdo někoho kopíruje nebo vykrádá. Tohle je jenom váš obranný mechanismus, který je totálně absurdní.
Why is geocentrism exclusive to the Earth being a sphere?
Because it's a model that works.
Geocentrism, you often try to defend a geocentric model. That is an actual model that can, to some reasonable precision, describe the motions of the celestial objects and put them where they're supposed to go and predict quantitatively where they're going to be. First, you will pretend that the default position is that it's just totally flat. Just observe and see how flat it is. So the burden of proof is on the globies to prove it is a globe. No, that's false. Very simple, naked eye observations and basic logic that prove the Earth is a sphere.
You obviously don't comprehend what I'm saying, Dave.
I think you don't understand what I'm saying.
Do you agree that things will appear to drop due to perspective?
Why are you talking about perspective? I'm talking
because you don't understand it. You don't even understand basic stuff. Dude.
Look at this. Hang on. Where's the camera? No, I'm talking about exactly what I'm talking about. The question is, why do we see too far? And the answer is, we don't. Sorry, they're all lies. You're lying about the distance. You're lying about the elevation. You're just lying. We're just always lying. You guys just lie. You guys just lie. That's all it is. If we go up in elevation, we can see farther. That is not intuitive on a flat Earth. So why can we see further with higher elevation? That doesn't make any sense. Why can you see further with additional elevation?
Because you are increasing your angle of view.
Increasing your
didn't know that?
You can see how can you see a further distance? We're not talking about an angle, a further distance.
Just think about it simply. If I was on a flat floor and I laid my head down on the floor, as I start to stand up, I'm going to be able to see further along the floor because my angle of view increases. This is again not exclusive to a globe Earth. And you deflected away from the observation that refutes the globe again.
Because I can't verify any of these numbers or the map. They're just lying about them. Okay. Yeah, I'm ducking a picture because it's a picture, right?
Okay, we can move on.
Fallacy, name fallacy. Like Davea, we see too far. We see too far. What
about the
kinematic equivalence?
And this is what's even funnier.
Reify.
You're saying, I promise. Why does helium rise?
Because it's less dense than air.
There you go. You're saying that doesn't count because I can't do it with bigger objects.
Yeah.
Do you know that physics scales?
Yeah, so a larger object, more charged particles, the effect should be greater. Why doesn't anything...
So you agree, though, that if I do the same principle on a bigger scale, if I increase the force proportionate to the object, I would be able to make things go up, and your claim that you can't do it with bigger objects is completely ridiculous, non sequitur.
Countering gravity. You would be countering gravity.
We're manipulating the force that's already there. I didn't add anything. Everything that exists is electrostatic, right, which on the smallest scale is 10 to 36 power stronger than your belief in gravity, and all molecular and intermolecular attractive forces are electrostatic. That means all objects that exist are held together by that. So you're acting like I'm adding something that wasn't there.
I know that.
No, I'm just manipulating what was there. Now you do the same thing with your belief in gravity. Isolate gravity and prove it's true.
Yeah, things only fall down. That's it. Well, I'm asking you why things don't fall up.
Do you agree, though, that refraction is the bending of light, which means that a silhouette can't be refracted because it is the absence of light?
What?
Can a silhouette be refracted?
If you're seeing something, there's light traveling to your eyes. So
sure, but the mountain should be below the curve of the Earth, right? But we're seeing the silhouette once it gets backlit, which means you need a line of sight to the physical object blocking the light.
I don't know, man.
So we
you're doing, I saw a thing, therefore everything we know about physics and science in general is wrong. It's just not going to fly.
Dave concedes defeat. You heard it here first.
Okay,
He's conceded the Earth is flat. Everybody knows now. Dave conceded.
Not everybody can be a robot polisher.
Whenever we fly a plane, do we treat the Earth like it's flat?
It doesn't matter.
All observations have shown that the Earth is stationary. We have the cosmic microwave background, which showed anisotropic inhomogeneous distribution of energy, which is the exact opposite of the heliocentric prediction, and intersected on the Earth. The 23.4 degree axis was on a non-local observation.
Salad.
Dude, define word salad.
You're just using words.
When did I say that was word salad, Dave?
No, I'm saying it's word salad because it is word salad. Word salad. It's just word salad. He's just saying words to deflect.
Dude, stop using the term word salad. You don't know what it means.
It means you're just saying words that aren't saying anything, which is what you're doing. That's what it means, and that's what you do. It's word salad because it's just random words. A bunch of terminology, rapid fire to make it sound like you know what you're talking about, to trick people into thinking that you know what you're talking about. It's a jumble of words. You're taking words that are words and putting them together to make a salad, like your lettuce and your croutons and your things like that. That's why I tell you of yum yum word salad. Longer chunks of time are just time for word salad. Yum 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 yum. Stringing together words in a way that isn't saying anything.
Give an example.
Scientific terminology. I can't remember because you didn't say anything, so it doesn't really stick. Yeah. Right?
You know what anticorpuscular rays are?
What? Tell me what they are. Go ahead.
So you called it word salad, but it's just that you don't understand the terms.
It doesn't matter.
So the fact you didn't understand the terms like anticorpuscular rays and anisotropic and magnetic declination doesn't make it word salad. It means you need to go inform yourself what the words mean. Dude, what did I say that was word salad?
All of it. You're just saying words.
All of it.
I'm asking you why
you're just saying words.
In a field, particles of opposite charge.
It's basically vocalizing inept vocabulary skills and bragging about it. It's super weird.
Okay, I feel like you both
sure were words.
Okay, so
dude, that's pretty bad look.
Well, hold on.
It is a bad look for you.
All right, hold on. 61% of people have been converted to the flat Earth. It was like 65-35 in favor of sphere Earth earlier. So, I mean, did flat Earth win? Wildly? Flat Earth won. Skillet Gaming says
Globe defenders are primarily hardcore leftists.
Is that true?
No, teď jste mohli vidět kousek z té debaty sami. Udělejte si obrázek, debatu si poslechněte. No a zde pak můžete vidět, jaký zase dvojí metr má pak to nezaujatý publikum, které se na to dívá, protože jak si můžete poslechnout Sibiřana, tak ten má pocit, že profesor Dave, takže ten to rozdrtil.
Pod video, tady to probude ten štítek, vole, ohledně ploché země, vole, super. Ta jejich největší modla, na kterou se všichni odvolávají, tak byla v debatě s tím profesorem Davem a nezvládl nic.
No, takže, jak vidíte, tohle je to, s čím se my tady potýkáme celou dobu. Dvojí metr, dvojí vidění naprosto odlišných situací. Je to zajímavá, ale opravdu zajímavá situace, v které se všichni nacházíme. Každopádně, pokud byste chtěli vědět více o té tématice a měli byste pocit, že profesor Dave úplně není ten pravý člověk, který byste chtěli následovat, nebo byste neměli pocit, že to je relevantní zdroj informací, tak vám doporučuji se podívat na AetherCosmology, kde můžete najít třeba PhD profesora Roberta Bennetta, který se zabývá teorií relativity více než 50 let ve studiu a zabýváním se éteru a relativitou. Takže tohle jsou třeba lidi, které my následujeme. Každopádně, pokud teda chcete více informací, tak AetherCosmology, Discord, AetherCosmology.eu, najdete náš nový webový portál a newsletter. Stejně tak, veškeré naše sociální sítě, Instagram, Telegram, TikTok, Facebook, AetherCosmology, stejně tak Xko, AetherCosmology. Dále nás najdete nebo moje sítě pak najdete na YouTubeovém kanále Plochý podcast, stejně tak Instagram, Telegram, TikTok, Facebook, Noglobe Domo, Plochý podcast, všechno tam najdete. Ano a co na to říct? Za mě docela zajímavá situace, jak vidíme, každý něco jinak. A jaká je pak realita ohledně ne úplně profesora, ale Davea, takže vlastně Davea. No, díky za poslech a podívejte se teďka na naše poslední přednášky na AetherCosmology na YouTube, budeme tam přidávat spoustu nového materiálu, no a těšíme se na vás všechny v sobotu. Jo, málem bych zapomněl. Žijeme na geocentrický, topograficky vyrovnaný pláně setrvačnosti, středu všeho bytí a veškeré další informace odebírejte na našem newsletteru na AetherCosmology.eu.